All right. So, great mother, ancestors, and ascended masters. Together we are the 18. Allow me to tap into my collective with the highest vibration. Allow me to be a beacon of light and hope. I give you permission to remove all negative energy as well as low vibrational energy. Any energy being sent or siphoned, I call judgment for that situation. All evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits. All senses that should not be, eliminate them. Ashe, yea. This is my decree, and I declare as my words do not come to me void. Gratitude, I love you. Thank you for all you do and all that I can do. So, grand day, I am Victor Empress Hunty Sunflower, and today we'll be doing a tarot reading. I do Oracle as well today. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the description box below for tarots.company.site. For it's really a need to give yourself a round of applause, okay? If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, check us out at Tansy Bees. Um, it's so many things that's going on today. It's just so euphoric. Um, I feel like you guys are coming out of a season of a very hard period, but it's like I'm getting the image of Norbit. Y'all remember when he was waiting on Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. And today is Tuesday, so shout out to us, okay? Um, we know today is like Mars energy, that courage, willpower, confidence, but we also have a new moon today, y'all. So I think that's like kind of what it is. And I am surprised that I'm not asleep because me and my child was up. I'm talking about thugging this rising. Like we was up. Okay. We was up. But it's really a need to give yourself grace wherever you are. Know that it's a lot of fulfillment that you are about to receive. Grace is upon you. Grace is on your side, and really take time to nourish yourself today. Like any way how that you can nourish yourself. 924 angel number is very significant, or you could be born on September 24th. You could be a life path 9 or even a life path 6. Um, IX is the initials that I'm getting from that. Y'all, I saw a bird today. It flew by my window, and let's just say it wanted its presence to be known. And it was so beautiful. I thought it was so beautiful. And this is starting to bloom, y'all. Like I had, um, it was like a little seed, and I didn't think it was. I don't know. But it started to open. I think that is so beautiful. The orchid is blooming as well. Y'all, she is fully bloomed. Isn't she pretty? She is fully bloomed. It's water day. So I water her every Tuesday because y'all know I love Mars Day. It's willpower. Take action. That's kind of like the energy I get from Tuesday. But however, I did want to show y'all my plants. I got a few pine cones up here. My son is in here with me today. My daughter is still asleep, so I'm gonna try to get through this. I feel like the energy of fear has been released from you. And even if it's like still in your aura a little bit, I feel like you're just taking the time to really nourish those moments of yourself. 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, God gave us her spirit, and the spirit doesn't make us weak and fearful. Instead of the spirit gives us power and love, she helps us control ourselves. When I tell you that the Seven of Swords have been coming out strong, I pulled Cartomancy and then I pulled Tarot, right? But then I started to pull more, right? I got the first card from this one. Now, if y'all really pay attention to that card, to me, it looked like in this card, he like, it's like whatever you want to do. kind of like when I'm getting, and they go to Seven of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles was just on the bottom of the deck. But now the Seven of Swords is on the bottom with the Seven of Swords. And I think that's so beautiful because that is the energy of the reading. Okay. And the fact that I just literally shuffled, and now we have the King of Pentacles here to the Two of Cups. I feel like two people have been dealing with trickery energy, but you started to transmute that energy and say, I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. And now I'm literally getting the energy of some of you could be pregnant or you're like wanting to become pregnant or however, whatever. I had an image of myself breastfeeding. I was already done pumping, but when I was putting the milk in the bags, it spilled. And I was so mad. So that's significant for somebody. But I called my mama. I called my child's father. And well, he ran in the house anyway. He was like, "Oh, I thought something happened to the baby." And I'm like, "Why the fuck would I?" I don't know. It just that day was not the day. Okay, it was not the day. And mom was like, "That stuff happens sometimes." And I'm like, "Oh, they got that bird. They got that bird again." And I was getting the energy too. It's like your past over loved ones could try to connect with you, like in spirit, some way, somehow. However, once you transmuted all of those emotions, all of that pain, all of that hurt, strife, whatever you were carrying, some of you could have even been transmuting happiness into darkness. And what I mean by that is, it's like you could have once been happy, but it's like when you go around certain people or when you have certain epiphanies or stuff like that, you just started to be in this energy to pay really close attention with the Eight of Swords here on the bottom. And this is like 15 swords. So now, instead of you being in the energy of stagnant or keeping this energy and it doesn't serve you, you have released it. But you were once tied within this energy of, um, and then I'm also picking up you and your counterpart. So it's like you or people that was in your circle, you guys was kind of mirroring each other. And it's like where you're going, you're going to be mirroring each other as well. But it's just more prosperous energy. With the we got the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's 11 of Pentacles. And with the 8 and 2, that's 10 anyway. So Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I literally looked up where else in your life, like, or at one point in time, you probably like had a love for money and even like self-indulgence. But now you're in this energy of finding your own rhythm. So I don't know how many of y'all seen I don't know how many of y'all seen Dreamgirls, but do y'all remember this scene with Eddie Murphy? I think they was on the tour bus. The sun is coming out more. They was on the tour bus, and when they was on the tour bus, she was like, "Oh, Jimmy Earl." Um, she asked him something, but I think she's like, "What do you sing?" And he was like, "R&B." And she was like, "What that mean or what that stand for?" Something like that. And he was like, "Rough and black." And this kind of like what I'm getting with it. I saw R&B, and that's the first thing that they showed me. So to me, just say alignment is on your side. 777 is on your side. The Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles just fell to the table. And I find myself putting it on the King of Pentacles. Do y'all see the sun? It is coming out more and more. That's beautiful. With the Ace of Pentacles still on the bottom of the deck, we literally got the fairy godmother energy out. It's the love energy in reverse. To me, this is the energy that you're walking into. It says on a scale of 1 to 10. So to me, it's given like you're rating your own frequency. You're not waiting on anybody to kind of rate you. You're rating yourself, but you're also trusting in your vision. And with the birds being out today, that's very beautiful because it's like new foundations. Don't let anything hold you back in these upcoming times or things that kind of once, had you in a sunken place. Pull yourself out of the mud. With the rose quartz here to bloodstone, with the Ace of Swords. It was a lot of swords on the table for it not to come through. So this is heavy earth energy and air energy. I have yet to see another sign. Well, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Abundance to alignment. What's under alignment? Duality. So 777 and 1212 in reverse. This alignment. This alignment is being mirrored. And it's like once the connection, you see how these cards are both like together, but they're both reverse. Once these energies link, and it was 144 on the timer, well, 1044 rather, but the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. She cocky just like me, so I want to on my team. This key clock. Big about shit, baby. Yeah, I am not basic. Somebody probably felt like you couldn't hang at a point in time. They were intrigued by you, but they looked over you. You had them very intrigued. And it's like now they're on the edge of their seats. 1125 angel number is significant. That's 11-7. Like it was 25 that I was picking up when I got the rough and black. And we got water energy finally showing its presence out. And that's when I was picking up on the air energy and the earth energy. And then I'm like, I don't really see another sign, but water energy have been like, hey, hey. And we got love spell on here as well. You and this person could have been in connections with water signs, but with this water sign energy, that's emotion. So with the oh, we did have water here with the cups. I forgot. Let me see. It's the only one. Now I'm hearing Ed Sheeran. Is that Ed Sheeran? No, that is Sam Smith. I know I'm not the only one. In the song, he say something like, "You may think that I'm crazy, but I know I'm not the only one." Ten of Swords here in reverse. Oh shit, this is Five of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is significant. Now the sun is speaking out hotter. That's so beautiful to me, you guys. Anyways, with this energy, for it to be the Ten of Swords that I was picking up, you knocked that bitch down 5 notches. Okay. Let's just really the energy. You stop feeding into things that kind of once behooved you or made you feel kind of like bamboozled. With Tiana here to so much fun under the sun, heavy when it comes to 1010. And the fact that there was the Five of Swords, but I thought it was a Ten of Swords, heavy on the energy. Remember the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles came out earlier together. Get off that shirt. That's not your shirt. Stop eating on that. Go play with your ball. Go ahead. Thank you. Now, this 7 and 7 is sideways, but now it's upright. So, me and my spirit guides, we have a strong connection. Okay. I'm talking about, listen, wisdom of the ancestors on the bottom of the deck. Listen. Okay. Can't move. Heavy on emerald energy. Um, this was my mom's. And I asked my sister good, I said, please do not take, because she's like, can I take a stone out? And I was like, no. Next thing I know, I'm talking about, I'm hearing her fixated on some shit, and she over there taking a damn stone out. Remember when I just said something like behooved or, things that once got on your nerves, it just don't no more. We got clarity in reverse to voyage and intuition. To me, you already know what you should know. Remember, the Ace of Swords came out earlier. These are 3 cards talking about intuition. You got, if you've been seeing white cars, trains, or jeeps, this is signs of synchronicities, right? But this is also just a clarity card. We got 1212 out here with purpose, voyage, and intuition. Now I'm getting the damn song by Isaac Brothers, Atlantis. White Fox here to wishes waiting in reverse. Here go this water sign again. Baby, somebody feel like you was just so tantalizing. But the waking up is happening between the divine center. So if you're divine masculine or you're divine feminine, things are being mirrored, things are being awakened. You could be doing reading at this time, you could be doing some healing, some studying, whatever you're doing, you're deepening that willpower that you have with 1616 here. And heavy on you been creating through like inspiration. And this is a steady flame. Like I've been noticing the flame today, but it's very, very steady, which is very beautiful, but it's not too much. And now it's like dancing and stuff like that. Shout out to you, Flame. But we got the Eight of Cups here to the Six of Swords. The deck is closed. I literally said this earlier, y'all. Listen, the Six of Swords was that Eight of Swords and that Seven of Swords energy. That was 15 swords. Totally that Six of Swords energy. This is two cards clarifying that you walked away. What's this? Some of you could even have ancestors that's reflecting this energy of change to you at this moment. Because that just fell. What is this? Carrie Hilson. Slow dance is what I was getting when I saw her name. The birds are out and about. 666 to 555. You asked for a change, and it's like now you're being the energy of reflecting that change that you wanted. If some could just shake, so you feel like I'm make some shake. Would disappear here to reject it. Liquid courage on the bottom of the deck. We got text message and snake in reverse. So the last couple of days that I have tried to record, I have not had sound. And I don't know. I feel like it's Mercury retrograde. I really do. And the deck is even closed out. Somebody is being, I'm getting a knock. Somebody is being blocked out of your energy, okay? When I tell you these people were once shady, very um temperamental is what I'm getting, or temperament. I think that's what I'm getting, trying to come through. Things that once felt, we got liquid courage back out. It's like things that may once feel brave or even felt good, it started to feel unusual. And now you have put kind of cultivated a new path line for yourself. But you must not have fear walking through this new direction. Somebody missed you though. They want to reconcile with you, or you could be getting back with. So yeah, we got a date coming back out with this reconciliation between the lines in reverse to divine timing. To me, this is the mystery. Is somebody falling in love with you? Have somebody fallen out of love with you? And with this divine timing to mystery as well as between the lions, wasn't that a show? Move. And then you make out somebody move. You could have somebody that you just want out of your face, like move. What is this called here? Intuition, peeking this stuff out with family. Finances here. Music in reverse. Secret crush and addiction in reverse. Hmm. What was that word I said I was looking up? Temperamental or temperament? I think both of those are words though. But temperament is what was coming through. Stop eating on that shirt. So temperament refers to the innate biologically based emotional and behavioral characteristics that dictate how a person or animal responds to their environment. It represents the how of behavior such as activity, level, and emotional intensity rather than what they do. Hmm. Maybe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. My angels, my, my ancestors came through. Thank you. Because I did want to know what it meant. But then after I read it, they started playing me goes. The hoes wishy washy. Okay. Soulmate right here coming through with hookup in reverse and signs and synchronicities to home. Okay. Ooh, thank you. Because it's like, I even felt the energy like, wait a minute. I heard Beyonce. This song is Diva, but you like, stop the track. Let me state facts. I gotta go soon, y'all, because I gotta do breakfast. Oh no, I don't have to do breakfast today. Gratitude. Okay, thank you. Soulmate to hook up here, signs and synchronicities in home. Mm. Some of you about to be in this energy of fulfilling your soul contract because you were in this hookup energy for so long that your guides had to give you signs and synchronicities of messages from the universe about your safety. And I'm finding it very intriguing that what I'm seeing is snake to ghosted as well as finances, divine timing. I know that card is in reverse, but I'm also seeing 16, 16, and 8. To me, you asked to be abundant in this lifetime and you're meant to be, but you possibly were in this period of not really knowing where to go, or your finances could have been hot and cold. It's kind of like what I'm getting, especially with wishy washy coming back through. But it's like now you have a certain goal or a certain mindset that it's like, I just want to do this. Like I did this, but what if I did this? So it's like something has pulled your attention elsewhere with proposal here to toxic relationship and healing. And after healing, you have spiritual awakening. I really jumped from healing, from proposal to toxic relationships to healing because that's how the cards were set up. And there's a few more cards here, like a lot of peaking its energy or peaking. To me, this is giving like, I know I've told y'all that the energies was mirrored, and we got a lot of mirror numbers that is here. And to me, with this 888 and this 1616, that's double energy, right? But now I'm saying regret to anxiety. Somebody has a regret because you're no longer that person that they once thought you were. Or even you made somebody change the kind of person that they were once were. And it's so beautiful because regret and anxiety is in reverse. So it's like the guilt or the stress and the depression energy is being metamorphosed for regeneration. And that's why I titled this The Seven of Swords Turn Generations into Inspiration. And what I meant by that was things that may needed to be healed through toxic relationship and healing. Things that once was like that in your generation or your family trauma. This was why you was dealing with deceptive energy. And for some of you, this could be family members. So it's like maybe you stayed with family members at a point in time, or maybe family members had to stay with you. Somewhere or down the line, you got epiphanies, you got enlightenments. Remember, I said both of these earlier today, and you started to take that leap of faith on yourself. And we literally got the food card right here. Remember, I said you got these energies that's popping themselves out because it's like for some of you, you don't just see surface level anymore. You see beyond what TV is telling you, what the music is telling you. You're understanding what's going on around you. And you've been in this energy for some time that it's like now friends that once felt like friends don't feel like friends. Once people that felt like family don't feel like family. And it's like now people can't do anything but watch you on social media because you're no longer in that up for grabs type of energy. You're selective with your energy, you're selective with your communication as well as information. And I told y'all for the last couple of days I tried to do readings, I've had no sound. So to me, let's say you got a certain sign when you drive to work, but it's like their billboard is no longer up. That's like blank slate, blank canvas. It's like it's a need for you to put your picture there, or it's a need for you to paint your own story for yourself. With new love here to party, third party in reverse. All three of those is in reverse. We even got grass is greener here in reverse to wedding. And I'm gonna leave it at crossroads because breakup was after crossroads and that's it. With this energy, somebody could have gotten a new connection. Somebody could have even um finished a connection to get in a connection, if that makes sense. Because with breakup here to crossroad, I mean everything is in reverse. New love, party, third party, grass is greener, wedding. To me, this is given like if you did go through a crossroads with somebody, or if you did go through a door that you chose yourself, it puts you in this energy to never feel like you were asking for too much. You just had to give up something to get something. With Rule the World, y'all know this Nas song, but I'm also getting Nike energy, which we know Nike slogan is to just do it. And it's a need for you to really imagine as well as it's not that you haven't been imagining, but it's like for some of you, you're in the loop of karma because for some of you, you have a cold side of you. It's like you are this snow king or snow queen sometimes. And that's even giving me like the king of swords and the queen of swords. So heavy um Gemini Libra Aquarius energy. But that coldness can also just be overly strategic. But it's like sometimes you have even been in this energy of trying your best to break these karmic ties that you had to go through like this certain depth of discipline. And once you did, you started to, get the answers that you seek for yourself. With crows here to new car, new home, with Anita Ward in reverse, to me, this is giving the energy that once you let go of things that didn't serve you, you in fact did go through this energy of where you wanted to go through. With healed throat chakra here, to me, it's like your pain is your wisdom now. You speak from experiences. You don't speak from hurt. You don't speak from guilt. You speak from intelligence because you've renewed that side of yourself. With unity through faith here to the mirror world of lessons, this is in reverse to Storybrooke. With that healed throat chakra, like how people are sitting here listening to me now, it may encourage people to kind of speak their own truth or speak up for themselves in any way, shape, or form, even if it's just more saying hello or expressing gratitude versus what you normally do on the day to day basis. People get inspired by some people. Some people want to, some people inspiration go a little unhinged, but um, you always want to be mindful of what you consuming because you can feed off the energy. That energy can transfer. Energy is always transfer. And now I'm seeing like when they used to tell you in science, like about the mass, the volume, things like that. And it's really a need to kind of understand it because the world goes so much deeper than what we know and what we see. You have all the answers that you need, but do you trust your answers? Do you trust the things that you see? And some of you, some of you could possibly be crying from the things that you see, and that's okay because within that energy, you're emerging from the daughter to the mother. Some of you have children now. Some of you could just simply be getting older. But getting older is not something that is like to be shunned against. You're wiser in your decisions. You're wiser in things that you have the ability to change. And with this, it's a lot of strength, it's a lot of honor, it's a lot of destiny. But you were the only one that could really do it for your lineage. It's so beautiful because under it, I was going to split the deck. Oh, I was going to pull from this part, confirmation. But was told to look under Mulan energy. It's a lot of angelic presence around you. And this is why the signs and synchronicities was heavy. Gratitude. It's a need to really stay present and abundance is here. Heavy on the number 1616 and the number 888. Now, 777 has showed its presence. And today is a new moon, y'all. If you're needing to reset your aura, I would clean my house first and I would do an egg cleanse if I were you before I manifest anything. I'm talking about new moon, new draws. Okay, take you a spiritual bath, cleanse your home, cleanse your car. And if you don't get everything done, because some of you may be at work, just try to get it as clean as possible. Until you feel like you get chills up your spine, there's going to be a clear indication that it's clean enough. And today is Mars energy. I would really look into that because there's courage, willpower, and all of that energy that this is the momentum that you need to be bringing in the abundance that you seek. And y'all abundance is really waiting on you to align with it. I created some bath salts that I did, and number 4 was the Abundance Stylist bath salt. And if you're interested in that, you can check us out at tarot.company.site. Well, this is the ingredient list, right? It fell 4 times off my desk. Well, I had it sticking up, but then it fell. To me, that just was given like this is the energy for the collective. Things are just going to be falling in your lap, falling in your lap. And with this new mommy energy, I remember when I was picking up on the story when I lost breast milk from my daughter. Um, and we got daughter on the bottom of the deck. You're growing so much as a whole that you're shaping the reality that you want to see for yourself versus not. Some of you could like the water, or you could just be a water sign, but the ocean could be calling you, the lake. Some of you want to go fishing. I'm just pretty much getting summer activities. And I got to do another reading because we're going to talk about Freddy Krueger, y'all. We got Gemini energy out when we split the deck to um who is that? That's I got the hookup. Who says hit me up on my cellular phone? This I got the hookup. Um, so Tansy B's Crown Care. If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skin care, check us out in the description box below for Tansy B's. I want to use 2 more decks before I go. We got some of you could when I was just telling y'all like about y'all abundance and stuff, it got bills paid, hair laid, okay? But some of you they could be a last name. It's kind of like what I'm getting when I saw that. I was just thank you. Simplest form. So Gemini just fell out to Tanzabes. Them the challenge that we split to. Pocahontas to the final page. Saturday is very significant. But with this energy, it's more grounded than just being okay. So you know how like well I've been watching Once Upon a Time as y'all know. But Peter Pan episode with like the first episode that they introduced Peter Pan. I think Henry got he was telling him like you just gotta believe, you just gotta believe. And he was like, I ain't gonna be able to fly because I don't believe. But Henry was like, well, I do. And so it's very beautiful. Now that I see the cards that's on the deck, we got Dragon to Two of Cups in reverse. To me, this is energy like just because, just like Henry, he believed enough for the both of them, so they was able to get across to like the bridge or whatever. With the Legacy Day to Good with Hands, the Good with Hands is like the magician energy. It's kind of like what I'm getting from that. With Temperance here to Taurus energy, This Taurus energy has a two on it, but it also is giving me the energy of this Pocahontas energy twice because the protection, the things are just going to be overall balanced. Birds, significant. Remember when I told you earlier that I was getting birds earlier today? And it says you could be an influencer of some type, but 144 chosen has came out twice. To me, this is like um it says wait patience, but I'm a guide, not a crutch. To me, that's just like the energy it is. If you're in separation with somebody, it's like you're comfortable being in separation. If you're in separation, for some of you, you're uncomfortable being in separation. But either separation triggered a growth spurt within yourself. And y'all, my orchids are blooming. She is so beautiful, y'all. She's blooming. And to me, this was the reasons that I did a reading today because I actually pulled those cartomancy cards for her. Because I was like, girl, what's the energy, girl? And I wanted to tap into her energy. And I cannot wait to go back and look at this video. Because I was like, just like the plant is blooming, you've been watering your own garden. It's like you have been doing things for you that may felt a little impossible, but you can just taste it. You can just see it. With Mercury retrograde coming out, y'all listen, when I did those videos and like my sound wasn't there, I said, well, I'll be shit. But we got to communicate. When you split the deck, listen, if you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, check us out at Tanzabees. The description box below will have the link. If you're interested in a personal reading, check us out at sararose.company.site. Enter the raffle for Tanzabees. You can win a crown care bundle or a canvas bundle. Um, Party by Beyonce is coming out. We gotta give it time to yes and patience. Heavy when it comes to patience and your intuition. If it's somebody in your energy that you feel like is lying to you, really trust the signs and the synchronicities, okay? They showing me Pinocchio, y'all, which y'all know Pinocchio is a liar. Oh, there you go, Gotti come back through. Use a motherfucking liar. Oh, I need to play that joint. He was like, hold that ass ain't yours. Them ass shots, them ain't real curves. You's a motherfucking liar. We got narcissists of challenges. Gold digger in reverse. To me, you could have had a person that was, with you for whatever you could do. You could have had a person that was lying to you. All of the above. Because now I'm seeing two birds and it's like they fighting each other, child. But that's very significant for me. Because now they just chilling. It couldn't even been a fight. But it's like your fight could have been trickled down to another person to fight. Just know your energy is being mirrored. Okay, so if you feel somebody in your energy, trust it. If you needing to cleanse somebody out of your energy, trust it. April is very significant because in that song he was like, "You acting a fool with your taxes, but when April comes around, you back relaxing." We got commitment here. What's on the bottom? Air sign. To Confession. Y'all, that's crazy because I was getting that song by Usher today. Confessions. That's it. The deck is closed. Um, but then I was also getting the other song by him and Chris Brown. It depends. Y'all know if it was like I don't know. I'm gonna say about a week. I was hearing only that one part where when he was like, "Passenger Princess, hop in." I was like, why do I keep hearing only that part? I was like, listen, DP Square, I'm gonna need something else because it's other parts in the song, okay? So I'm gonna end it there, y'all. Do 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 do. I'm gonna call my sister. She gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, are you on that farm?" I say, "Yes, I'm on the farm." Okay. If y'all have been seeing horses, Or blue butterflies. I feel like that's a synchronicity for some of you. And y'all, we're in the year of the horse. So today is a really good day to really, I don't care if you just ask, like, I want you to care what you ask for because some of you are wizards and witches out here, okay? And what you ask for can be granted to you, no matter how big or small. Some of y'all be like, I just need $1,000. I just need $1,000. Then you get $1,000, you're like, damn, I should ask for more. So it's like if you find yourself worthy of something, why not you? Okay. Because I'm finna go get crazy. Okay. I'm talking about I'm finna tap into my whole birth chart. And if y'all interested in knowing your birth chart, inbox me. Um, well, email me rather. My email is in the description box below. But I'm finna go rock out. Okay, I'm hearing this song. Who is that? I said, you know, I supposed to choose. Yeah. Oh, that's my song. Oh, that's my song. Because the original song is Ready for the World by oh no, that's the name of the group. And the song is Love You Down. Cause yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm finna go, y'all, so I can play this song. I'm finna go so I can play that joint. Cause that's my joint. I used to uh I used to play music at work. And I'm talking about I used to have the crowd moving, okay? A line. I bet we ain't got no line. I'm talking about one band, one sound, okay? We ain't had no line. And if we did, it was moving. But yeah. Hold on, y'all, cause I got these charms that I need to put back in their bucket, but I've been holding on to them for a couple days now. And I need to go and, you know, get them off my table. I think that's Let It Burn. I'm hearing the song come through, but I think it's Let It Burn. Okay. Carrie Hilson. I think we talked about it earlier, but I was getting the song slow down. Headphones are significant. You got joy, the letter O, the letter L. Who is that? Future and Rihanna? Love. Crown, chakra, and food is significant. Solar plexus energy is out. Water. Heavy on earth signs, air signs, and water signs today. I think we had one card for fire sign, but we may get some more though. Our initial is here. The ocean is significant. We got black tourmaline. That's beautiful. Michael Jackson, Rock My World. I sure was gonna say like, okay, what song finna come through? Rock My World is the song. Oh shit. The song was Rock My World, but the video is Remember the Time. So maybe you do it both for this person. We got air signs to Rose here. And then Rose kind of spent a little bit. Y'all probably heard it. I'm gonna clarify that with that. Yeah, because I'm like, no, they're two different things now. I'm like, I see one thing, but I'm hearing another thing. But I love it though, y'all. Like, y'all heavy on Rose. They was like this, so I wasn't really sure because I was picking up on something else. But heavy on Rose and heavy on water energy too, or ocean, lake, something with the water. Soulmate energy to Never Too Much by Luther Vandross, rebirth and awakening energy. To me, with this bow right here, you could have a daughter, or a daughter could be significant. 20, oh, okay. We got 66 showing its presence. I'm gonna read them last. What's this? Blues is significant. This ain't even a deck that I want. We got wait patience when we split that. That Memphis Blues by Zoe Trampolite is what I'm singing. Well, how that song go though? Nah, this Rush Hour. I handle business like a man, so I can't tolerate no disrespect. I think that's that song. We got the Tower to Judgment. Mm. Oh, now LaShawn Pace is coming through with "There's a Leak in This Old Building." I think she's seen that song. Yeah, I'm hearing it come through strong. With the Four of Cups here, this is something that you may have been asking for signs, but it's like they're only showing you a little bit. Don't stop till you get enough. Michael Jackson is coming through strong. But I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Look, we had a storm. Now the sun is out. And what I mean by we had a storm, I'm talking about it got black as hell out there. Now the sun is out. That's this judgment to tower into information. Intuition. Okay. Your intuition is not going to show you more than what you need to know. It's like work with what you got. You have to believe in yourself. They're showing me the look, y'all. This is my the bottle of perfume. It's yellow. But I was also seeing the beetle from Once Upon a Time, and you know her beetle is yellow. And look, the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This part closed, but on the bottom we have the King of Pentacles. This is ultimately like, how dare you let somebody get you off your throne? And then we had Remember the Time to come through. We had, oh, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough was showing me Lose My Breath by Destiny Child. But I was hearing Michael Jackson. Okay. Five of Wands energy. You may have still to, cleanse your garden a little bit. You may have to kind of still tend to your inner peace, your inner guidance. But overall, I feel like you got to make a certain decision. And once you do, you'll put yourself in this abundant energy. With the Ace of Cups here to the Two of Cups, yes, these came out earlier, but it's beautiful because it's being reiterated. I just clicked this table. And for them to still be out. And I just heard for sure. um, Hangman here to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords was actually on the bottom, so for it to come out was beautiful. And now the deck is closed. I feel like before you pop off, really sit with yourself and say, is it worth it? You know, high times in the city, I'm into the alligator tears. This Beyonce. Why alligator tears? No, because see, shout out to these people on the beat, but no, it's something up with that one. See, Alligator Tears talks about a white woman's cry. Unexpected to Seven of Swords here. That's 12 swords. Somebody's going to say something to you. Somebody may want to get you out of your element, but it's not a need to really hold on to the energy because you have changed. Like maybe once where somebody could, um, why they showing me Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks? We got Crossroads to regret. So you could be talking to somebody that may not have your best interest at heart. Um, Confirmation with Mass coming out. We had Crossroads to regret because I'm like, why am I saying Uncle Ruckus? But before I was saying Uncle Ruckus, I was getting um yeah, somebody kind of don't like the tone you set for yourself. But they may kiss your ass. You know how like Uncle Ruckus do not like black people. He love white people. But he friends with the granddaddy, right? Now I'm seeing the bird again. To me, this is the energy. It's like somebody don't like you so much, but they do not want to not be around you. Comfort on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you feel like home to this person. And it's like a risk is being shown or a risk is being taken, but it's not a mistake. Heavy when it comes to divine timing because a lot of enigma energy, but just the energy of like uncertainty. And now the sun is remember when I was like we had the storm to show, but the sun is coming out again. I'm talking about it got black as hell. To me, this is like the energy of what y'all going through. With between the lines, it's like hidden feelings, but somebody got I'm literally hearing another man's trash is another man's treasure. And with romantic feelings here to finances, somebody decided to improve themselves before approaching you. With Ace of Pentacles here to Eight of Pentacles, we got eight, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is under here. Is it on the table? It's on the table. And with Rose Quartz here, with all them eights, that's like infinity, y'all. That's like a loop. So it's like things were mirrored. Things were. It could have once made you feel grounded and safe. You could have even been friends with certain people, but it's like that. That part of you don't want to play anymore. You're focused on, and I'm loving that the Six of Pentacles is right here because the Six of Swords is there. That's what you're focused on now. That harmony, that balance, that um who sings that song? I'm hearing Tank. I'm only one man. I'm hearing that song. Reconciliation with new love here. Somebody feel like it's unfinished business between you. This could even be the third party feeling like, wait a minute, I ain't heard Strona D ever come out through a read. I ain't never heard Strona D come through for a read. With date and intuition here and third party on the bottom, Strona D got this song that I got your man. I'm talking about this used to be on my stereo tough. Okay. I'm talking about GP Squid ain't not on camera. Okay, we get this song sometimes, but it's kind of something I just laugh at because let the song back out. We getting played here. Y'all listen to that song. It's called I Got Your Man by Strona D. And well, Renewal the Innocent and Throat Chakra Healed. You started to choose yourself. And really like that with that song, she like, girl, I only needed this from him. Okay. 22 is significant. It's like you built your whole legacy and now I'm here unbothered. But it's like you have people confused. You have people. That's all I gotta say. Everybody know you's a hoe anyway. Bitch, recognize. Oh, we got Gemini to Tansy Bees coming through with the final page. Comic tie on the bottom. Pain equal wisdoms, listens to blessings. It's like everything that you learn no longer holds you back. I'm gonna go play this song. And what was the other song? Tank one man trying to come through again, but I'm a I don't really want to do no part two to this video, and I don't think I am, but I'm not. Two of Cups here to White Fox in reverse. Why is she in reverse? Because she was in the upright at first. High tides in the city. Six of Pentacles. Remember, on Bloodstone, this is the I am grounded, I am safe, I am divinely protected at all times. 1010, okay? 1010 is out. 888, once again. This is just like that flow of good fortune. Okay, so I was their high tides in the city is Beyonce Alligator Tears. Why specifically that song? Seven of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, I ain't heard that song in a minute. Baby, let me know if you wanna roll with a rock star. I think the name of the song is Hip Hop Star by Beyonce. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a lot of pentacles here. With the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. And that's another thing. My daughter got into some rubber bands the other day. And sometimes rubber bands have they're rubber, right? So they form shapes sometimes. I literally saw like three eights and the rest were just zeros, right? I noticed that last night because I told y'all we was up kind of strong. Nine of Wands here to the Magician. Why is the Magician in reverse? To me, you working on like that confidence, that courage. Three of Pentacles. Mm. Ace of Wands on the bottom. Three of Swords. You're turning that pain into like wisdom, legacy energy. What is this? The fucking Empress. You had to get this momentum for yourself because she was in reverse. And that talks about like neglect with the Two of Cups here in reverse. You probably couldn't focus, and now she's in the upright. You couldn't focus on being the Empress because you were so worried about other people. With the Two of Cups on the bottom. What's after this? The Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. You got this King of Cups watching you, but they could even feel like you're the Empress and they don't want to come to you neglected. With they're willing to put in the extraness for you, but I feel like they once was in a connection. Yeah, with they once was in a connection. Now this is back to the heavy air energy and earth energy. What I will say is it's a little fire coming out in the mix now. It's just it was something about somebody playing you at a point of time. And we did have the getting played card coming out. But what I mean by this is it was like dependency, possibly even insecurity energy, things that made once felt like you were holding on to guilt or holding on to strife that wasn't even your pain to carry. You really wasn't sure because you was getting a fishy offer. And it's like now judgment has been called on this situation, but you also need to trust in your intuition of what it's showing you. You can't really give up at this time because you came so far. But really trust in your vision. You're learning to a lot. I'm just really getting the energy. It's like you're seeing something, but it's like it feels too good to be true. With the tower here, you could even be avoiding it a little bit, but it's like something unexpected is just going to shift. I didn't see the Hierophant. This is the Ten of Swords. Thin, thick, too tough. Love Drought by Beyonce is a song. Let me see this card because it's a Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles is out here twice. You really shouldn't worry. Okay, maybe you worry because that's probably all you got. But it's like now you want the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is right here. I thought I had the Ace of Cups earlier. Playing House and Broken Homes. Death card to the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven Wands here? Look at the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is out here twice. Being overwhelmed or even feeling kind of defeated is kind of bringing in this disconnection. But it's like if you keep a vision strong, if you keep it whole, it can actually help you explore the creative side that you have for yourself. Don't really focus so much on the overindulgence, but how do you want to feel in those moments? How do you want to really show up for your own new beginning? And I feel like you're kind of straddling the fence with that because you're still holding on to fear or even heartbreak from old connections. Some of you could be, wounded. Some of you could be traumatized. Um, Heavy when it comes to earth signs and air signs. We got fire here with temperance and earth signs too, because to me, this is what you are balancing. Listen, air signs is on the bottom. You got air here, air here. They go their earth energy with the Hierophant. Because when I said earth signs, I wasn't trying to, I was trying to read the air signs on the bottom. What I'm getting from it is somebody could be an air sign. Okay, well, air is also like travel energy. Somebody could just be moving forward with something, but it's with eight of swords here in reverse. It's giving the energy. It's like somebody mirroring your energy, but if they don't feel you, they don't feel good enough. And that's really some cold shit because it's like they worked on themselves to be equal to you. Heavy when it comes to the eights. And it's like that y'all could have even been breaking like the same karmic loops or the same generational patterns, but it was meant to bring forth this energy. We literally got the Emperor and the Empress here. And it's very beautiful because the Emperor is number 3 and he's number 4. So 34 is very significant, which is a 7. That's the ultimate AO energy. Okay. To me, the stagnation or even like things that once just did not fit you, practice makes perfect. You even had moments of time where you kind of lacked in your own happiness or even your own independence, but you're changing those parts of you to be stable in your own grace of security. With the Four of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles and the Star card, I'm hearing "Shine Bright Like a Diamond" by Rihanna come through. Two people went on a journey. Three people, four people, five. If you are leaving anyone behind in this chapter, you're being aligned with people that is going to treat you with generosity, somebody that is not going to really lack patience because you healed yourself so much that you're showing up without holding on too tightly to things that once scarred you or even once things that kind of prepared you for the day. You're choosing a new path of ideas and a wave of happiness. Okay, that is A Fool in Love by Tina Turner. A wave of action speaks louder than words. The truest thing that I ever heard. I feel like a lot of people play with your feelings or play with your time. But it's like now you're not focused on what you lost. You're really focused on what did you gain out of experiences. What did you now I'm hearing Mario. Um I can hear your heart. I don't think that song is Let Me Love You. But that could be significant too, because it is trying to come through. Two of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. You're about to be in a victory, heavy on recognition. Somebody is recognizing you, you're recognizing somebody, and somebody is recognizing that they don't got the pull that they once had. But somebody is not trying to be really aggressive with you or not even trying to come in impulsive. But this is something that kind of lack focus a little bit or make this person lose focus rather. What is the Two of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles? I feel like somebody is wanting to avoid conflict because it is a deception of energy in this energy mix, but it's a need to really balance the intuition with action. Because we got the remember the time that's trying to come through. Water signs, fire signs, and air signs. Air, fire, and water. Being able to really solve your emotions through action, but being mindful of your intellect. Okay, and then I'm gonna go because it's been a little longer than I expected. King of Wands on the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. To the Fool card and the Ace of Swords here. Heavy on fire and air now. To me, you're moving from like air and water energy, which is that intellect, that emotion balance. But it's like with that fire in there, it helps that vision get concrete versus just being in your head a lot. Okay. Some of you could be in the energy a lot, but it's just really giving the energy of mannerism. Somebody is very, very much studying you down to a whistle or a tea. You have a certain emotional fulfillment for this person. You do it on a soul level, an emotional level, and even an intellectual level. Somebody with so much empathy may have a few choices, but the integration when it comes to partnerships or just the harmony, you do it for this person. And now we got earth signs to air signs here. It's like now you can see the interconnectedness of all things. But it's a certain vibe or a certain aura that is like resilience. We got the healer to resilient and clarity through chaos. Divine masculine, the unfolding path, and sacred health. So the emperor is on top of the empress. For the healer to come through and on top of her is the resilient spirit. Your focus as well as space battles, but just emerge pretty much unbroken, which is very much queen and king energy. But with the guards here, to me, that it is that king of swords and queen of swords. You being in your masculine energy, or you even being the divine feminine, you have gotten a lot of fire energy. Remember when I was getting Usher Confessions earlier, but then I was like, no, that's not that song. That's Let It Burn. Confessions was significant, but then today's energy has been very, very strong. I've been getting visuals, but I'm also getting the audio. So that's this energy to me. From solar plexus to crown chakra. I saw those gems to come out earlier. With Fox Spirit here, we had White Fox to come out earlier. Rose came out twice, and the initial R came out. I'm looking at that as the root chakra, but if it doesn't, okay, now I see it. I wasn't really, I was seeing if I could get it, But now when I look at this card, I see it as this with that the world card. So that's possibly why the energy has been a lot of eights as well. Things are mirrored, but it's on this one as well for the Emperor, that little red. Hers is orange for the Empress, which yeah, it makes sense. But sacral chakra, remember, to crown chakra. So root chakra is kind of like the one that we was looking for. I was trying to get it from the initial R. And with rose, I was more so looking at the grounded roots of a rose, you know. But why am I here, Tina Turner? We call them nut bush. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Six of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, and the King of Swords. I'm gonna leave it there. Devil card on the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Miss Key Clock. I keep hearing that song come through. What is the name of that song? I just know this in a song, A Monster. That's the name of the song. Um, and then by the devil being here to the Ace of Cups. You let that dark side come out and play. When he was trying to get back in the cage, you probably didn't want to get back in the cage, but you'll tap into that energy if you have to. Okay. Beauty is within. So I don't know, dress up today. Do something for yourself. Especially by it being a new moon. Like I'm finna go, I'm finna use the energy today. I'm gonna look at TSPN today and yeah. I know what I did want in this reading. I know what I don't want in this reading. So if you feel called, I would do the same thing if I were you. Give me another song. I keep hearing that part. Before I Let Go by Beyonce is coming through. Nine of Wands to the Three of Wands. Oh shit. This is the Swords energy. Nine of Swords to the Three of Swords. Okay, pause. So the Nine of Wands is that courage through. It's like you haven't been in your head, but it's like at one point in time you was in your head strong. For these swords to be ones, like I literally called, I'm like, these nine of wands, this three of wands. And I'm like, oh shit. And five of swords on the bottom. That's 17 swords. Remember when the star card came out earlier? That's 17. 7, 8. Mm. It sounds like they taking out trash. I'm hearing it like bag up or something like that. But to me, you're no longer in that energy of not feeling worthy. Yeah, three of wands here to the ten of swords. They go to ace of cups. I think I was looking for that one when I. Oh, there it go too. This new beginning is gonna really. You could even have children in this connection because I know I didn't tap into that energy strong today. And now they're showing me the eights again. Why so many eights? King of Cups, ten of Wands, and six of Wands. It's just really like a lot of y'all know how to transmute energy now. And it's like when you, or if you haven't did it, you're gonna start doing it, and it's like that's gonna prevail the movement that you've been looking for. Whether it's a new car, a new home, new job, whatever it is that's been new in your aura field. Ace of Swords here to the Four of Wands. I don't know who sing this song, but I think it's an old song though. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married, something like that. It's giving nursery rhyme. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could get pregnant, child. Um, Ten of Pentacles. King of I knew he was gonna be on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna go. I knew he was gonna be on the bottom because y'all know when Usher got that little meme, he like, watch this. That's what I heard. Look, and then they showed me watch this. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it's giving like um I'm gonna go take a bath, y'all. I'm gonna go take a bath in my mother's little bath salts. It's some I don't know. It's like yellow. It's like orange, but it's like a little flower on a tree, similar to magnolia, but those are not magnolias, because the magnolia tree is up front. Where is my magnolia? I took her off the tree, y'all. Oh my God, she died. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And so then I had to go tell the tree. I was like, yeah. So y'all know when I pulled her off, she died. Queen of Cups. But I had the okay with I'm leaving it there. I had the capacity to tell my truth. Okay. I ain't want to go tell them too. I was like, shit, she done died. I thought if I put her in water, she'll be okay. Communication, Mercury retrograde, and shocks, heads, and bees and zeros, y'all. Every time I see the card, that's my brand card. Okay. It's my little market for myself. Something that your guides have been showing you that you should, kind of clean up within yourself or within your auric field, I feel like you should trust it because communication is coming in. It could be coming in within this Mercury retrograde. Ooh, with the Mercury retrograde, to me, is giving like right at the brink of cutoff. Something is going to come through. We got divorce here to someone else in reverse. Somebody could be like experiencing this energy, but for some of you, you're not in the middle of this energy. So they got this scene in Once Upon a Time. It's some new people that came to the with moving here to divorce, intimacy, honeymoon, and manifest. Clarify no to spy. Like some of you could be going through health concerns. I don't know. I was getting it from a sacred health card, but then with the health here, I don't know. And then it could be like heart health. I don't know. You may know this person, or you could be just emotionally distant from this person. Remember when I was getting the song by Mario, I Can Hear Your Heart? We got Gambling and Air Sign here. I don't know his name. I don't know his name. They keep showing me whoever did Playboy Bunny. Hugh Hefner. I'm like, I don't know his name. I don't know his name. I'm just because you just showing me some white man. Like I don't want to see him. Confirmation. I just heard a phone name. You could have been dealing with like, ooh, a viper is significant. Very Pacific. I'm talking about very Pacific. Water sign, energy out. Gold digger in reverse. Somebody could have viewed you as a gold digger, but they had you all wrong. Somebody could have viewed you as sly, but they had you all wrong. The very thing that people ridiculed you about, or even had a certain emotion wave. I don't know. I'm getting just woof, woof, woof. I don't know. I'm just getting the energy. It's a lot that you can't really pinpoint, but it's a lot also happened within this energy that kind of left wounds. Growth with Tension here to change, alignment, and reflection. So the growth of alignment is very much prosperous for you. But the change that needs to be reflected at this time is kind of like where you're stuck at. And it could even be showing up as physical issues within your health. If you hold yourself back from self reliance, it's like holding yourself back from being free. The same thing that moves you can be the same thing that heals you. Pisces energy is very significant. With loss here to intervention and racing, you could be feeling like, you need to be rescued out of a situation. Or you could just be feeling like you are avoiding a rescue. Somewhere you feel like you're cut off. You can also feel like you've been avoiding this energy. Yeah. With self reliance now showing its presence and upright with clarity and guidance. So some of you feel like if you don't make a certain move, you may just miss out on something. And with waves here to family, entrapment energy, we got lust and reverse to grip and karmic. Somebody could have a karmic pregnant, or the karmic could be saying she's pregnant. With fear here to party, this could have been a one night stand. With liquid courage, let it burn is coming through so strong. Searching with nightlife and cleansing. You could be possibly needing to just keep up on your protection because it's like somebody's searching for you. You at certain spots, they at certain spots. You looking for something online, they looking for something online. Um, I'm sending two of wands to the two of cups with Archangel Michael energy. Your vision is protected as well as your union. The fact that this Archangel Michael card talks about like rescue and stuff like that, we had the rescue card to come out earlier. And then you got the two of wands and the two of cups. Keep planning. What's that song? Now I'm hearing Beyonce 6 inch heels. I like that song, y'all. Um, I'm not one of them girls. Probably about what? Mm, 3 inch, 4 inch. I can probably wear that heel, but I'm not a 6 inch heel girl. I don't know, cause like my brothers are tall, and it's like it kind of put me up there. So I don't want to be seeing them eye to eye. But two of wands and two of cups. To me, that's just beautiful because whatever it is that you're planning through this, you will find what you're looking for. The inner peace, the inner clarity, the inner harmony. Why it sound like I hear locusts? And now I don't hear it no more. You could have somebody in your energy that be like, oh, they got a lot to say. Liar and intuition in reverse. Sideways now. Patience and yes. So it's like whatever it is that you're planning for yourself at this time, it will bloom, it will grow. Some of you are dealing with some things that you may need to get rid of with, other people, but it's like keep transmuting the energy, keep searching within yourself. Some people could be looking you up on social media. Some of you need to take a detox from social media. Um, I figure, hey, I is in the long run, okay? It ain't gonna take me long. I think it was just the other day. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Pick up my child. Hey, mommy. Hey. You eat?